Hey guys, welcome back to Mojo Homestead, where we are just kind of taking a walk through the garden. Sorry, I'm going to a baseball game this evening, so we're having to film this in like full sun. So we got our sunglasses on. You guys can see the reflection of probably yourself in camera form.
Yeah.
But hey, that's
okay.
just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as we walk through the garden, wanted to do kind of a brief update. We got some tomatoes coming in.
Yep.
Check these guys out.
The Leaning Tower of Tomatoes.
Yeah, we've gotten several in though and freeze dried them.
Yeah.
Which we didn't do a video on freeze drying, but we did a video while Cass was freeze drying them.
Yep.
So if you missed that, I will link it right here for you guys. We also talked about our why in there,
Yeah.
which this isn't really a follow-up to that why question, but we're gonna play a fun game for this video. How about that?
Sure. Let's do it. Why not?
So you want to talk about some other stuff in our garden?
Yeah, so we have Sea Island red beans that are ready to pick, which I'm really excited about. And I saw that we actually have some elderberry that we're going to need to start harvesting soon. So
our grapes, which are right over there, are definitely in full ripening mode. I don't know where I was going with that.
yeah.
But they are ready to be picked for sure.
Yeah.
We will, with our grapes, we normally eat some of them, but there's just so many that we can't eat all of them. So we normally make grape jam out of it, which is slightly different than jelly. But if you guys have any other ideas on what to do with them, we'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Because they do have seeds in them. So we can't really turn them into raisins. I mean, we've got, I think, one variety that is seedless, and we have done that before and they turned out really good. But for the most part, all of them do have seeds.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any other ideas on what we can do with them, we'd love to hear that.
Yeah, because they all ripen around the same time.
Yes.
So we just end up with this very large, abundant harvest, which is awesome. But we can't eat them all.
Not before they go
Not
bad.
before they go bad.
And we do love the jam. We're not going to give that up. But
No.
yeah, we had some other options. That would be good.
So other things going on in the garden. I see lots of pretty flowers blooming. We also have a lot of shishito peppers. So it's on my list for this week to blister some. I've heard that they're amazing dipped in like dressing. I've never tasted them. I just took my friend's word for it and planted them. So we're gonna have to try those soon. We also have a lot of space available where I think we're gonna start planting some winter crops, some brassicas. I think we're gonna do some cabbage because now we can go ahead and put the seeds in and they'll be ready for the fall.
We have found our way into our favorite spot in the garden.
Yes.
Welcome back to TP Talk. Can we start calling it that now?
No.
Is that acceptable? I don't know.
think
There's so many things that are like, I don't know.
No.
Bean shelter talk. It's a bean TP, whatever. We're calling it TP talk.
I don't know,
All right.
but I'm so distracted by all the beans that need to be picked.
So as Cass is picking beans, I'm going to explain to you guys our fun little game that we're going to play.
Fun.
We're going to play What If.
What if?
Yes. I don't know. This might become a regular thing. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of thinking, and I was like, you know what? I mean, hopefully it never comes down to this situation. But what if we could only have one animal on the homestead?
I already know what that would be.
What would it be? I already know what
already know
Cass's is going to
mine
be. I'm really trying to think. I'll let you go first because you already know what yours is.
Yes.
So what would it be and why?
So I've actually thought about this because I kind of like to know what my plan is. So if anything ever happened and I had to move off the farm or we had to downsize for whatever reason, my goats are going nowhere.
They're going nowhere, so it means we move and they stay here.
Oh no, my goats will never be left behind. No goat left behind. I will
goat
never not have
of the animals.
Yes, I will never not have my dairy goats. Never.
Why?
Well, obviously the milk is amazing. I like the milk. You can make cheese. I feel like milk and cheese are good staples for a diet. If you know it's protein, it's good for you, healthy fat, all the things. Also, I love my goats.
She does love her goats. She's a little bit obsessed.
I'm not like a companion pet person, but if I were to have a companion pet, it would be a goat.
They are huge companion animals.
Yes, yeah. And like, I don't know, they're so fun to watch. They have so much personality, their facial expressions. They crack me up when I'm with them in the milk house. I don't know. They're fun and they provide a really good staple for our family.
It's very true. That's very true. You know, I thought about it. I'm actually come at it from a little bit different angle. So, I mean, goats I'll admit, they are close. Maybe second. They're competing, you know, in there for second place. It might be a third.
Can't with you.
So my go-to, surprisingly, would not be like the egg-laying chickens, which I think a lot of people would probably assume and probably go with.
Another good staple.
Yes. Mine would actually be, and so I am, okay, a little cheat rule here. I am thinking like if we could have one animal, but would not have an issue like continuing to get it, have access to it, would be the meat chickens. Because they grow out really fast. Mm-hmm. They grow out actually faster than rabbits when you take in consideration like the gestation period and all of that. And you can successfully raise them up. You're getting up with a smaller animal, but you can successfully raise them up on forage. So there's that. And it's a protein source. So while it is true, the dairy is a good protein source. Yes. And it's yummy.
And they're so fun.
You can survive on water and not milk, but you do have to have protein and some type of food to survive. So that would be my reasoning behind the meat chickens. I'll go ahead and tell you what's competing for second place with the goats would be the pigs. And that is because that would be a renewable protein because we could have like breeders and be able to do it that way. Yeah. So, but they're a little bit more involved to process. So that's definitely why they're not first place. Chickens are super easy.
Yeah, we can process those on our own.
Yeah.
Okay, one vegetable or one plant.
Ooh.
One garden plant.
See, you just threw me a curveball. This was going to be like episode 2 of our game, but I'll appease you and I'll do it. Okay. I'll do it.
I get one too.
Okay, since I had 0 heads up, I'm just going to throw out the thing that I've been most impressed with this year.
Okay.
And that's really all it comes down to.
Okay.
Would be the white pumpkins, which were a total accident this year.
We didn't
Volunteer plant, popped up, took over an entire corner of our garden.
It was a decorative plant, but this is the first year we've even consumed it.
And it has been the biggest surprise. I am obsessed with them. I do want to do a video with you guys on how we have been eating them and just the different things that you can do with them. Yeah. Because yes, they're always sold as decoration, but who knew? They are a great culinary vegetable. They're amazing. And they have, I mean, we use them in place of potatoes. Yeah. You could eat these blindfolded and you would think that you were eating a potato. I'm going to leave it at that because I do want to do a video at some point on them. So that would be mine just because I didn't have time to think about it. And it's been the biggest surprise and most fun to grow. Eat this year.
Yeah, because I am the mom and want to make sure my children are fed. Mine would definitely have to be something like potatoes or sweet potatoes. Probably sweet potatoes because they grow well in the South.
Yes.
And it's a good staple. You can make a lot with a sweet potato or a potato and it can fill a belly. So give me my milk and potatoes.
Give me my squash version of a potato and chicken.
There you go.
Meat and potatoes, kind of.
Kind of. So that was super fun. We were lucky enough to find another shaded place in the garden.
We love our shade.
We love our shade. And also, I've been just admiring these elderberry that are ready. Ooh. I just love them. I love our elderberry.
It is nice.
It is. So, you ready for highs and lows?
Yes. Okay. I'll go first. Okay. So my high this week would be our harvest. Like we've had a huge harvest week this week. Just a lot of stuff coming in from the garden. Tomatoes are finally ripening.
Yes.
And yeah, beans. I mean, beans are just prolific anyway. Squash. And our peppers are finally getting there. Like, you know, we're starting to pick those too. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My low would be, I think, just the humidity this week. It has been
real hot.
a super humid week with high temperatures. I mean, the garden seems to be liking it.
Yeah.
But it's been a lot to work through and just deal with this week. So that would be my low. My other high is getting to take the kids to the baseball game today.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So my high is probably that I have a fun meeting tonight. I'm actually meeting with a bride-to-be to help plan her wedding, which is fun. I do event planning, so I'm really excited to help her with this. And my other high as well is the garden. Just eating all the fresh produce. I had a tomato sandwich or two, and
She finally got her
finally
first.
got it, and it's just been really nice having fresh food.
Yeah.
So my low is probably still dealing with the mosaic virus in the garden. I'm really concerned about our Sea Island red beans. I want to seed save them. I love the fact that these are ancestors of Sean Brock's garden, and I love having them, and I just want to make sure we can seed save from them.
We only have one section of them that have it. So we just really need to rip those out, and then the rest of them are fine. They haven't shown any signs of it, but we just got to get those out before it spreads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, hope your garden is doing well.
yes.
And surviving this summer, the height of
Yes.
summer right now. We would like for you guys to join in that fun little game that we did and
Yeah.
let us know either if you could only have one animal or one vegetable to grow in your garden, what that would be. I would love to hear from you guys on that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, have a great week and be blessed.